In the last episode, I had to leave Pescara before I managed to figure out the configuration of the BMS and the inverter charger. Needless to say, I was worried, so I took the next possible opportunity to fly back and finish it. That meant a horrible Friday night red-eye, with a nightly stopover at Bergamo, Milan, where they actually closed the airport for a few hours in the middle of the night and kicked everybody out. After a night of no sleep on the hard floor outside, I had to check in and go through security all over again. But I did finally arrive in Abruzzo Airport in the early hours of this gloomy Saturday morning. I took a cab to the marina and jumped straight into the digital mess. So stay tuned. Last time on She Rules the Waves, I mostly worked on the setup of the electric system and I couldn't figure out the charging and configuring, and I got no sleep in the process. This time, I fly back again, kind of in panic, to make sure that I didn't ruin the brand new lithium setup, and I do realize my mistake. I promise you all that we're soon ready to untie the lines. But until then, please like, comment and share the videos, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Hey people, it's not exactly summertime in Pescara, but it's okay. It's a little rainy right now, but it doesn't matter because I'm all inside trying to figure out the electric system anyway. I actually got it to charge, so that's a big step forward and I'm very happy about that. Even though the Servo GX screen actually doesn't show it charges, it says it discharges, but it doesn't. So I gotta figure that out. But right now I'm taking a walk to the grocery store because I've been up all night pretty much and I haven't eaten in a long time. So after that, it's back to work. Well, on my way back from the store, I got hijacked by my lovely neighbors who welcomed me with some wine and freshly brewed espresso. But then it was back to work. I'm so insanely tired. I actually think that I got most of the work done today, or troubleshooting done, but I'm not entirely sure what I've been doing, to be honest, because I slept like 1.5 hours last night, and it's now about 6 in the evening, so I don't think I'm gonna do anything more intelligent today. I'm just gonna eat something and watch a YouTube video or two, and then maybe start with the panels. I'm not sure, we'll see. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to bed early and I'm on it again tomorrow morning. And I'll try to explain everything to you tomorrow. Well, it's only 8 o'clock in the evening, but considering I only slept about 1.5 hours spread out through the entire night outside an airport in Milan, I'm pretty stoked that I haven't fallen asleep yet. But now it's getting close. But tomorrow we'll be at it again. Good morning, everybody. So, back to it. The rain has stopped. It's a little windy, but it seems to be clearing up a little. I hope maybe we'll even get some sun this afternoon. So back to the electric system. Okay, as you've seen before, I've wired the battery. I've connected it to the BMS, and I also figured out the BMS settings and the Victron Multiplus on the other side of the wall. And everything seems to be working, finally. Then I have the shore power in there, and I wired up, well, I've actually mounted, not wired up, the DC to DC for 24 volt, which I need for my new toilet, and the 12 volt down there. And on the other side, we have the solar MPPT. So now I'm wiring the solar panels, so trying to mount them temporarily. And everything is connected to the Turbo GX. I haven't mounted it yet. It's supposed to be in my cupboard here. We have the BMS, we have the screen, we have the VA directs to the battery monitor and to the solar MPPT. And then we have the Multiplus 2 that goes into the VE bus. And then everything comes up on the screen. You can see what's going on. Right now, not so much. There's 2 watts of shore power, 3 watts of shore power, absorption, charging the 48 volt bank, and that is 12 volt charging the 12 volt bank. And soon, something is going to happen here too, I hope. Okay, so the plan for now is to try to figure out to put solar panels. And without having tested it, I think that one there, one here, and one here should be the primary solution. Let's try it. I went and got myself one of these nylon cable lead thingies, and it's really done the difference. Oh my god, can't believe I did this even before. Yeah, so new lines is cables and a pilot line comes up here. So I will be able to do some more power lines and the solar panels and whatever I need at the later stage without starting over. And now the solar is also installed and it's working. Woohoo! So I was really happy with that. It was satisfying. So I figured maybe now I deserve a break. Yeah, now it's time for football. So, cheers. After the football game, as the sun started to set, I thought about what my next project should be. Something I could do in the dark, obviously. I do have a long to-do list to choose from, but in the end I decided to go for the panel for the navigation instruments. But I guess it worked. You can see the wind. 17.3 in the water. Okay, so now I'm done. We got all the information there and all the information here. So I just gotta fit this little panel into the hole, but that will have to wait till next time. And with that, I bid you good night. Good morning, people. It's time to fly back home. This was a really short trip, but I must say it was a success. It took me some time and I was so tired when I got here, but it seems that I actually figured it out. So everything seems to be working. I'm now leaving the solar panels on to charge the small loads that I have going while I'm not here. So I'm going to be monitoring it from home and see how the system works. And then I'll come back in a month and do a lot of more work. So, I solved the well-stated problems I had to solve, but as usual, a few new issues turned up. Next time, I take a break from the boat and I go on tour with Clawfinger in Europe, before I make my last return trip to Pescara before departure. I still have to figure out the hydraulic autopilot, and I'm also waiting on a lot of deliveries. VHF, AIS, new toilet, wind turbine, plumbing accessories, among other things. All that has to be installed, along with about 1 million smaller tasks. Thank you so much for your patience and your support. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or maybe, if you're feeling generous, you might even consider becoming a patron. Either way, we're super stoked to have you people in our corner. Click the like button and make sure you have subscribed. And until next time, take care. Oh, right. Yes, the big mistake I made. It turns out I put the BMS current sensor connectors backwards. Yep.